classes started late. Feel free to go online.
Okay.
If they start very late, we are expected to go there towards 9.
Okay. Let's start. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala wa ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. To start off, did everybody kind of get the papers?
Yes.
Yeah? Everybody, all the sisters as well? Okay. Alhamdulillah. So we're going to need that a little bit later during our class. You need one? So we're going to use these a little bit later. What I want to start off, today is going to be split into two main parts, today's class. The first part is a brief lesson, inshallah. We're going to go through another concept as we've been doing in the last three classes, similar to what we did in the last three classes. This is the fourth class, yes. We're going to go over a bit of information more about verbs. After that, what I want to do is, a lot of this information, we've gone through a lot of information. One of the things that we need is we need practice with it. We need actual practice with what we've been using lately as Surah Naba. So I want to use the rest of the class to kind of go through that together and make sure that you guys are able to differentiate the different verbs. And I've listed them out here also so you can look at them and we can go through it together. Do you guys have any questions on anything before we continue? No? Okay. Okay, let's start then. Bismillah. So this is what we did. I just put it here as like a review, and we also have it on the paper. This is what we did in the last couple of classes. We talked about verbs, past tense verbs, right? Past tense meaning that it happened in the past. So we have our chart of how the verb gets changed. The original verb is daraba. The original verb is daraba, right? The original verb is daraba, and then it gets conjugated based off of the specific tense that you're using, whether it's male, female, and so on, first, second, or third person. It gets conjugated accordingly. This is how the Arabic language primarily works. There's a lot of conjugations of verbs. Happens a lot, okay? That's the past tense. This is the present tense. The past tense, mainly it happens at the end of the word. The present tense, the present tense happens, this is weird. Yes. The present tense happens at the beginning of the word and at the end of the word. Most of it, I mean all of it has some kind of modification in some kind of addition at the beginning of the word, whether it's a hamza, a noon, a ta, a ya, all of those letters are used for the beginning of the word. But at the end of the word as well, you have a few additions here depending on the tense. Tadribuna, una is for plural, for example, right? And this is a very important chart to just memorize and know inside out. Okay, this is also something we had to memorize. Yadribu, yadribani, yadribuna, tadribu, tadribani, yadribna. We had to memorize it all together, and it helped to be able to recognize it. Now, what I want to go over today is commands. Commands, okay? Verbs, we have past tense, we have present tense, and one of the questions Brother Lee had on the group was regarding future tense and commands. Now, commands we're going to go over during the class today. How are commands indicated in the Arabic language? That's one. That's what we're going to see in the next slide. The second thing is we're going to quickly go over how you do future tense as well. Future tense is actually very simple in the Arabic language. It's not that complicated, and we'll kind of go through that as well. Okay? So now regarding commands, the big question is, what do commands apply to? Okay? What does it apply to third person? Does it apply to second person? Does it apply to first person? Yes, second person. Commands are only in second person. When just the concept of a command, even in English, when you are commanding someone, you are talking in the second person. You are not commanding, oh, this person that's not here must do this. That's not exactly a command. That's not in the command form. Okay? It has to be in the second person form. So it's going to apply to one of these 5 words. These 5 plural and genders. These 5 conjugations. So let's look at that. Fi'lul amr. Right? Amr means command. Now what we see here is these are the 5 tenses that we're looking at. You, masculine. Singular, masculine. Singular, feminine. Dual, 2 people, masculine or feminine. You all, masculine plural. And you all, feminine plural. These are our 5 cases. And what I've done here also, as you guys can see, and hopefully you guys recognize these conjugations, what I've done here is I've listed out the past tense, I've listed out the present tense, and then we're going to go over what the command is, the command tense, let's say. Okay? So the past tense, this is, as we know, katabta in the you masculine is with a fatha on the ta, right? If I say you wrote, talking about a guy here, if I said you wrote in past tense, kataba means to write, right? Kataba means to write. If I wanted to say you wrote yesterday, I would say katabta. Ta is for masculine second person. That's for past tense. For female, if I wanted to say one of the sisters, you wrote yesterday, I would say katabti. You wrote yesterday. Okay, katabti. Both of you, regardless of gender, 2 people, katabtuma. Katabtuma. Right, the tuma that we see here makes it dual. You all masculine, katabtum. You all wrote yesterday, katabtum. And you all wrote yesterday, katabtunna. Okay, this is basically a review of the chart that we had previously in the last couple of classes. Now in the present tense, what happens is we see our conjugations here. Taktubu, you add a ta at the beginning. You add a T sound at the beginning for kataba. It becomes taktubu. You are writing. You write. Right? You write. That's what it would mean. You write in the present tense, talking about male. Female, taktubina. You write. You are writing. You write in the present tense. Taktuba, 2 of you, you 2 write. Taktubuna, you all write. Right? Write a book, write anything, right? Yes. Taktubina is for females, you all write. Taktubina. Now, actually, I think that might be a mistake. Taktubna. It should be taktubna. That's why it looked weird. Okay. Let me quickly fix this. Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
First one, you mean past.
What was that?
Katabta. First one. In the past, you.
Yes, this one, katabta.
Which chart is that? Daraba, right?
Yeah, darabta. Darabta. It's, if you look at the top chart, it's the second person male. Darabta. Yeah. Okay. So this should say exactly taktubna. Okay. Taktubna, which is you all female write. Okay. That's the present tense. Now, if I want to say a command, if I say I want you to write, I want you to write this down. I would say uktub hada, write this. Uktub hada, hada means write. Hada means this. Uktub means write, as a command. Write this, right, to a male. Uktubi, to a female, write this.
So why can't you say that
you write this, but in English, when we say write this, it's a command. You have to do this. Like, I need you to do this.
You said that the present tense, but who is you write, right?
Yeah, you write, meaning in the present tense. This is write. Usually in English, we put like an exclamation mark at the end of it. Write, meaning it's a command. Yeah. Okay? For example, in the Quran, it says, pray to Allah. It's not saying you are praying to Allah. It says, pray, fasajjid, right? Wa'abud rabbaka. Pray to Allah, right? It's a command. Okay? So, uktub, uktubi for female, uktuba for the two of you, uktubu for multiple males, and uktubna for multiple females. That's kind of what I want you guys to notice here is the pattern. And let me actually write it out a little bit so you guys are able to notice the pattern. Okay. Okay. Was this clear enough? Is that clear? Yeah. Okay. So how do I write? The English is you write, or another way of saying it in English in present tense, you are writing. Okay. How would I say that in Arabic? Okay. Yes. Right. Tak. To bu, okay, or tak to bu, okay. When you are when you are converting to command, what you're going to do is you're going to cut off that first. You're going to first look at the present tense. You want to look at the present tense verb. You're going to cut off the first letter, the first da. Okay? You're going to cut that off. And then this dhamma, you're going to cut that off as well. I'm going to put a sukoon there. Okay? In the Arabic language, in order for you to say a sound, you need to have a vowel on it. You can't just say ktubu. This can't happen in the Arabic language. How do I pronounce kutubu? You can't pronounce this, right? In Arabic, you can't pronounce a letter unless it has. You can't pronounce a consonant unless it has a vowel immediately afterwards, right? In English, it's a little bit different. There are some differences there, but you always have to have some kind of vowel on there. Okay. So what you're going to do is, to make up for the missing sound at the beginning, you're going to put an oo sound. Uktub, uktub, and this went to. It's not letting me. There. Okay. Uktub. It became uktub. Okay. And even if you look at our presentation, you can see the same thing. Uktub. Let's look at taktubina. Okay. Taktubina. Okay. This becomes, I want to cut off the ta. So I cut off the ta. I'm going to put a vowel there so I can pronounce the letter, right? Otherwise, it's not going to make any sense. I'm going to put a vowel there so that I can pronounce the letter. Okay? Then I am going to cut off the end. The noon is going to disappear. The end sound is going to disappear. It becomes uktubi. Uktubi. Does that make sense thus far? Yeah? Any questions? No? Okay. Let's look at the next one. And you guys sure this is big enough? Maybe.
Just move it to the side.
Oh, it's cut off. Okay, hopefully. Okay. Taktuba. Okay. I don't have the diacritics here to indicate a long A, so I'm just going to put 2 A's there. Usually you want to put a diacritic, but I don't have them readily available, but that's fine. Okay. Taktuba. Now what you're going to do is you're going to cut off the ta. I want to cut off the ta. I want to put a vowel there so that I can pronounce it, right? I'm going to put a U there. And then what actually happens is, if I cut off this alif, it becomes uktuba. Uktuba is very similar to our first person present tense verb, right? If you look at the present tense verb here, as it says adribu, it's very close to that. It would be aktibu, right? Or and it's too close to that, and we're trying to denote plurality. We're trying to denote duality, so this alif doesn't disappear. They're going to keep the alif. Okay, so they don't cut it off for the for two people. Okay, let's look at the next one. Taktubuna. Okay. Taktubuna. Okay. I'm going to cut off the. What do I do first? Put a U there. Cut off the ta. Put a vowel. Okay. I'm going to cut off the ending as well. And then just the Arabic language, stylistically, they put an empty alif here that just as a placeholder. But that alif doesn't actually signify anything. But it's pronounced uktubu. Okay? And then the last one that we have, taktubna. Taktubna. I'm going to cut off the ta, put an alif with a dhamma. Let's cut this off, put a U. And then uktubna, if I cut off the noon, it becomes uktub, which is a different tense completely. So they're going to keep the noon. They're going to keep the na here. Otherwise it becomes uktub, which is the same as this uktub up here. Right? So we don't want to do that. So they keep the na to indicate that it's feminine plural. Okay? It's quite a bit to take in. Any questions?
Are you going to put the rules for each of them in the notes, or you have to put it like for the dual you don't remove it? Is that right?
Yeah, dual you don't remove it. So you can see that here. Okay? Right? For the dual, you're not going to remove it. And for the female plural, feminine plural, you're not going to remove it either. Does that make sense? No? No. Okay. At least he's honest. In the language. It's in the language itself. Yeah, that's the language itself. Sometimes there's just not going to be a good explanation. Sometimes it's just this is how they talked. You know? It will not always start with dhamma. That's there are rules to it. Sometimes it might start with a dhamma or a kasra, depending on different rules. But there has to be a vowel there, right?
Hamza?
It's not always going to be a hamza either. If the second letter isn't unvoweled, so the reason why we did that every time here, the reason why we added the alif there was because the second letter is unvoweled. If the second letter is unvoweled, you can't pronounce it. You need a vowel to pronounce it. So that's why we added it. If the second letter is voweled, then we don't have a problem. Let me show you guys an example actually. And this actually goes back to what we're going to be doing.
It will always have a sukoon, right?
What is that?
It will always have a sukoon.
Not necessarily. So this example, dhaqa, this is to taste. It means to taste. This is the past tense.
Are you writing something?
There, okay. Dhaqa, this means to taste. The definition is to taste. Okay. The root form means to taste. This specific word means he, right? It's in the root form, so it means he tasted. Okay. In the present form, it would be yaduqu. Okay. Which means he tastes. He tastes food. Okay. Yaduqu ta'am. He tastes food. Okay. Now this is yaduqu. Okay. I want to say they, masculine, taste food. How would I say that? What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I heard it. Yaduquna. Yaduquna. Okay? Yaduquna. Okay? They taste food. Everybody following that? How I got this far? Okay? This is the form that we see here in the second box, the present tense verbs, second person where it says, or third person where it says yadribuna, they masculine, right? Does everybody see that on the chart? Yes. Yeah, they masculine. Yeah, the plural masculine, third person. That's what this form is. Now, what I want to do is I want to make it a command. What do? You move the ya. Okay. Just a sec. Okay. Can you still pronounce this? Dhuquna, right? It's not unvoweled. There's nothing unvoweled. There's no issue here. So we don't have to put a U here or an I. We don't have to put that. It's not necessary. Okay? We don't have to put that. Dhuquna. But we're still going to cut off the noon. Dhuqu. Dhuqu. Okay? And then we get our command. To taste. We're saying taste as a command. And this goes to your question, Lee, that you asked. That's the word that you saw there. Dhuqu. Taste. Okay? Okay. So now, with that, let's go into any questions? Inshallah, you guys are getting, you get it now, right? Inshallah. Yes.
Like what we did for Dhukuna or Dhuku,
Mm-hmm.
can we also do Hutu? Or like instead of Huk, can we just like Hu?
We can't change the haraka of the kaf. So here, that's the difference between these two scenarios. Here, this dal already has a dhamma on it. It already says du, right? Previously here, the kaf didn't have a vowel on it. It was unvoweled, right? So we can't do that, yeah. Okay. Now, Alhamdulillah, we were able to get through that. Let's go through here. Our favorite surah. Surah Naba. Okay, this is the paper that I've given you guys to kind of the last couple weeks to go do in homework. I want to go through this and I want to go in detail regarding these words. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna just write it out. What's the best way to do this? Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay. يَتَسَاءَلُونَ. Okay. The ya at the beginning automatically tells us what? It's present tense. Okay. How it says ya here. Is this big enough for you guys to see? Yeah, okay. The ya here automatically makes it present tense. يَتَسَاءَلُونَ. The una, un, third person, masculine. Okay? Do you guys all see it on the present tense chart? I want you guys to be able to look at the present tense chart and see the resemblance there. Okay?
So what is the ta in the middle?
That's part of the verb. That's part of the verb. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. The verb is tasa'ala, and it's in its present tense, it's yatasa'aluna. Okay? Okay. Let's keep going. Is everybody able to find it on the chart? Yeah? Yes, okay. عن النبأ العظيم. There are no verbs there. الذي هم فيه مختلفون. That's also a noun. These are all nouns. كلا سيعلمون. Okay. One quick thing. The scene, the actual verb is يعلمون. Okay. The actual verb is يعلمون. The sa makes it future tense. If I said, let's use the example, aktubu, right? I write, right? In present tense, aktubu means I write, okay, right? We mentioned in the chart, actually, let me just write it here. Okay. Okay, this says, aktubu, which means I write. Okay? If I want to say I will write, I put a sa in front of it. Sa aktubu. So in Arabic that looks like sa aktubu. Okay? That's the gist basically of future tense. Future tense doesn't have its own chart. Lucky for us, alhamdulillah, we don't have to memorize that.
So you just add the sa.
You add the sa, yeah. There's a couple of other, depending on the grammar structure, there's certain structures that imply future meaning. They imply a future meaning. But if you actually want to use the future tense, this is how you use it.
So ya is present and sa is future.
Yeah, and sa can only be used on the present tense. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So here we see kalla sa meaning will, right? Future tense, will. They are going to. Ya'lamun meaning know, and the pronoun that this is referring to is they. Right? Ya'lamun, this is third person masculine plural, right? Do you guys see it? يعلمون. Yeah? يضربون, exactly.
So this is future tense, masculine plural.
Yeah, this is future tense, masculine plural. In Arabic, we usually don't use the term future tense, actually. We just refer to present tense because that's the actual tense that we use. Yeah. Okay. ثم, yeah.
How do we know that put fatha or what do you call it?
On the third letter, yes.
On the second letter.
On the second
third
letter.
How do you,
Yeah.
How do we know that?
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go over this quickly. Please let it not confuse anybody, inshallah. Okay? There is a science in Arabic. In terms of Arabic grammar, we have two major sciences. We have the science of grammar, right? It's called nahu, right? It's called nahu. The science of an-nahu. Okay? This is ilm an-nahu. Okay, this is the science of grammar, basically. On the opposite side, we have ilm al-sarf. Okay, ilm al-sarf. This is the science of morphology. Okay. In Arabic and Semitic languages overall, Semitic languages, they have this concept of morphology, conjugations. So you can take the root, any root, and you can conjugate it to multiple different meanings and elaborate on the meanings. So for example, laqiya is to meet someone. If I met you, I would say laqituka. I met you yesterday, right? Laqituka, right? Laqiya means to meet. To meet. Talaqa it's from the same root. The ya is here, the qaf is here, the lam is here. Okay? The la, qa, ya, they're all here, but we've conjugated it into a different morphology, right? And this means, okay. This means to meet each other. Okay, where did it go? Okay, it disappeared. Okay, let me just write it again. Laqiya means to meet. Talaqa means to meet one another, to have an interaction, right? To have an interaction between people, that's what talaqa means. Okay? So the Arabic language, it expands based off of the meaning. If I say, let me see if a good example. Okay. Fa'ala means to do. It's a term, right? To do. Istaf'ala means it's same root, right? Fa'ala is there, but we add these three strange letters in the beginning of it. It means to try to do something. Okay, it's a whole science, and you have to learn the science of it. So I'm not going to be able to get through all of it right away. Now, our language, the Arabic language, it's a language rooted, at the base of it are root letters. Three main root letters, right? When we have sa, well, let's say fa, ta, ha. Okay, to open. It says to open. Okay, fataha. at this one. Here, okay. Fataha, to open. Okay? If these three letters have a few different forms that they can take. There's also sa, mi, a. Okay? Sami'a, this means to listen. Sa, mi, a. All, I believe there are 6 forms. There are 6 major forms, and all verbs have to match them. So the forms are, if you want to quickly kind of look at them, fataha, yaftahu. Let me see if I can remember all of them. Daraba, ribu, sami'a, yasma'u, kataba, yaktubu, yaftahu, daraba, yadribu, sami'a, yasm. This is wrong right here, sorry. Sami'a, yasma'u, kataba, yaktubu, hasiba, yahsibu. Hasiba, yahsibu. Okay? I believe there's one more, I can't remember it right now. Okay. These are the forms that they all take, that verbs take. And we look at it with a comparison of the past tense to the present tense. This one says, fataha yaftahu. And when you memorize the language, the vocab, you actually have to memorize it like this. You have to memorize what the past tense looks like. Is it fataha or is it fatiha? Or, and what's the present tense? The present tense, is it yaftahu or is it yaftuhu? Okay? You memorize them and they have these forms. So, fataha yaftahu, daraba yadribu, sami'a yasma'u, kataba yaktubu, and hasiba yahsibu. Okay? And sorry if I lost you guys there. Okay? It's just another, yeah. Okay. Ignore that ever happened. Here, okay. So let's keep going. So that's why it's saya'lamun, na ya'lumun or ya'limun. Okay? Let's look at the next one. Alam naj'alil arda mihada. Okay? What in the present tense form, what is this? We, right? How do you know? What is it? The noon, yes. The na sound, we know it is the present tense, we. Okay, plural, first person. وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ. Okay. خَلَقْنَا. It's kind of jumbled together here in the transliteration. But خَلَقْنَا. What is that?
First person we.
First person we. How do you know? يضربنا. It's not, this is a long alif. It's a long A. So long A is not the feminine one. What is it? ضربنا. Yes. Third person. Not third person. First person. We, plural. Which, past or present? Past, yes. Okay. It's the top chart, and it's the plural first person, we. Do you guys all see that? Yeah? Sisters also? Yeah? Okay. وَجَعَلْنَا.
One question. When you said sayalamun, right? You said when we have that seen in the front, it becomes a future tense.
Yes,
So is that future tense?
that was future. They will know. Yeah. It's talking about anybody who rejects the message and criticizes it. There will be a day that they will find out. Right? Allah is promising that one day will come that these people will find out that they should not have done that. Right? They'll find out about An-Naba al-Azim. An-Naba al-Azim, you guys, what does An-Naba al-Azim talk about? What is this surah talking about?
Day of Judgment.
Day of Judgment, yeah. Yeah, the Day of Judgment. An-Naba al-Azim is the Day of Judgment. Okay. What is it?
Najal was present tense verb, first person.
Naj'al was present tense, we, plural, for first person, yeah. Okay, now we're looking at ja'alna. Ja'alna, what's the tense there? Darabna, we. Past tense, good.
Past tense and third person.
Past tense, third person, good. وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا. We have another ja'alna. Okay? وَجَعَلْنَا. What is, yeah, we have another ja'alna, which we did. What is it? Libasan is a, no, it's not like daraba. That's what the transliteration says, but the actual word is libasan. Yeah. Yeah, if it's libasa, maybe it might be like daraba, but yeah. Okay, so we went ja'alna wa banayna. Okay, and the next one, banayna.
Same thing.
Darabna. Darabna. Okay, and it's past tense, plural. This is, who is the one talking, by the way? Allah is the person that's communicating. And this we, Allah is using the term we because in the Arabic language especially, it's a, this in archaic English actually it's a thing as well, right? In English, when you look at old Shakespearean type of English, they use the term we for authority, right? A king would use the term we. But in Arabic as well, and you see this in the Arabic language, especially in the Quran, that the we, it shows us, the we shows us as well authority. And Allah, and many mufassirun, many commentators of the Quran, they have actually explained that the royal we that Allah uses, He uses that in scenarios when He's talking about the akhirah, when He's talking about something big, something significant, He uses the royal we. So, yes, this is we. Okay. وَجَعَلْنَا, we went over that. وَأَنزَلْنَا. So the wa here means and. Okay. Wa and. Anzalna is the verb. ضربنا. Good. Okay. It's the same thing as ضربنا. لنخرج. نضرب. We present tense.
So why is there an alif on Anzal?
That's a good question because of the li here. And we're going to be discussing that perhaps actually next week.
Oh, I mean the previous one, I mean. Right?
لنخرج, this one you're talking about?
Anzal. Why is there alif? It should have been nazalna. Like,
This is another form in morphology. Yeah. And as you guys know, we don't want to go through morphology right now. Okay. لنخرج, this is نضرب, right? ضرب يضرب. نضرب. Okay. It's present tense, we third person. But not third, first person, plural, excuse me. Okay. إن يوم الفصل كان. It's kind of hard to say, but it's ضرب. ضرب, yeah. يوم ينفخ.
yudribu.
Present, yeah.
Noon is, oh sorry, it's double, right? It's present, but
Yunfahu.
you.
Come on, the ya means what? Ya means first, second, or third?
Yeah, means present.
The ya means present, third person. It's third person, present. Is it singular, dual, or plural? It's singular. Okay, good. This is yadribu, exactly. Okay. فَتَأْتُونَ تَأْتُونَ يضربون. Okay. تأتون. Okay. And you actually see here, you can kind of pick up some of that here also. You. There's a will here, but that's based off of the sentence structure that you kind of see why the future tense is coming there. Okay. وَفُتِحَتْ. Is it present tense? It's past tense. Good.
Doribat is right.
Second person, name, singular.
Singular, yes. So it's past tense, singular. The I technically isn't there. The I is added because of the following letter. It's a rule of recitation. When you're reciting and when you're reading it, you add that I for a different reason. Okay?
Third person, singular, female.
Third person, singular, female. Yes, futihat. Okay? Because heaven, or here as it defines it as the heavens, is the skies are female. Yeah. Jannah is female. Jahannam, well, Jannah is female. Nar, I believe, would be female as well. Sama, the sky, is female as well. Okay? Okay. وَسُيِّرَتْ. Suyirat. What is it?
Past tense, singular.
Present. Past, third person, female.
Past third person female. The sa here doesn't, it doesn't say sa. Suyirat, yeah, it's not future. Okay. Kanat. Darabat. Good. Okay. Inna jahannama kanat, we just went through that. للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون يضربون. We went over this on the document. Is everybody following thus far? Any questions? Because we're going a little bit quick. Any questions? Futihat was confusing. It's passive tense, and we'll go over what passive and active tense are. That's going to be one of our classes. Yeah. Okay. But the way that you can tell, there's a ta at the end, and it's unvoweled, it has a sukoon on it. Futihat, so you know it's feminine past tense, third person. Okay. إلا حميما وغساقا جزاء وفاقا إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا. كانوا يضرب ضربوا. Where is ضربوا? The first chart, they masculine, right? The first chart, past tense, they masculine. Okay? Okay, let's. يرجون يضربون. Okay? وكذبوا. ضربوا, they past tense. وكل شيء أحصيناه. أحصيناه.
Past tense,
Dual.
It's actually asayna, right? Who is extra?
Yeah, the who is extra, yeah. أحصينا.
Darabna.
ضرب what? ضربنا. ضربت. ضربنا. Yes, ضربنا. Okay. Past tense, we. And you have it here, it says we also. We have enumerated in writing, we. Okay. Now this is the other one, the other question that we had. ذوقوا. يضرب, where's the ya? It looks like ضربوا, this is a command. It's a command. Right? This is what we went over. Is it here still? Here. This is ذوقوا. Okay? ذوقوا فذوقوا فلن نزيدكم. Right? We cut off the ya and then we cut off the ending, the noon at the end. It's usually يذوقون. We cut off the ya and we cut off the end. And it became ذوقوا. ذوقوا. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes, inshallah. Okay. Nazida. No. What would make it female? We, yes, it's we. And I mean in the translation you see it as well. نضرب. This is نضرب. Okay, نزيدكم. Okay. إن للمتقين مفازا حدائق وأعناب وكواعب أتراب. So this has a different form to it, but basically this would be, the word is zada in the past tense. Zada yazidu yazidu yazidu, and then the word that we have is nazidu. Nazidu. Okay? Nazidu, and so it's we. Okay? What was that? This is present tense, yeah. Any follow-up question to that? Does that make sense? Yeah, it's still going to be we. So I know this looks different than nadribu, right? There's not as many syllables even, right? In English, the syllables don't match. It's yadribu and yazidu. It's not the same number of syllables. It doesn't look the same at all, right? This is a different example of a different type of word that we see come up in sarf. So I'm not going to focus on this one especially as much because this requires some knowledge of sarf to be able to, the knowledge of morphology to be able to understand why it looks like this. So, but what you guys, at least for this class, you guys should be able to recognize there's a noon at the beginning, the na. There's a noon at the beginning, and that noon indicates present tense, plural, first person. Okay? This na automatically indicates it's present tense, plural, first person. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. Let's quickly get through this because we're a little bit over time. حدائق وأعناب وكواعب أترابا وكأسا دهاقا لا يسمعون يضربون فيها لغوا ولا كذابا جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن لا يم. There's a missing dot there. يملكون يضربون. Okay. يوم يقوم يضرب. Okay. الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون يتكلمون يضربون إلا من أذن
This is the future tense.
No, it's not future tense. This is ضرب. It's past tense. ضرب. Okay. له الرحمن وقال صوابا. ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء. That's also a verb, but that has a strange form to it. That's fine. اتخذ. That's fine. إلى ربه مآبا. إنا أنذرناكم. The na automatically indicates? No. ضربنا. Okay. عذابا قريبا يوم ينظر يضرب. المرء ما قدمت ضربت يداه ويقول يضرب. الكافر يا ليتني كنت This one's a little bit harder. This is ضربت. I wish. I were. Yeah. First person, yes. Okay? So we got through, alhamdulillah, Surah An-Naba. Some of it, I understand it's a little bit difficult, and you might not understand at this stage, which is okay. But overall, though, the point is to be able to overall start recognizing the endings of these verbs and the beginnings of the verbs. Okay? Does anybody have any questions? No? No question. Okay. So I'm going to send, inshallah, either, it's probably going to be tomorrow during the day, on the WhatsApp group. I'm going to send a little homework, let's say, take-home quiz, let's say. Basically, it's going to have a number of questions on it. It's going to have the pronouns and the verb tenses. Okay? Verb tenses. It's going to ask, it'll either give it in Arabic or in English, and you have to give the opposite. If it gives in Arabic, I want to know the English. If it gives the English, I want to know the Arabic. Okay? Okay. Inshallah. Any questions?
It will give us meanings too, right?
Yeah, as you don't need to know the meaning. It's mainly what tense is it.
Or just he, she?
Yeah, he, she, third person, first person, plural, or so on. Okay? Okay, jazakumullahu khair. Thank you guys. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Ini asal kan